I've just had one of my long trips out to the Far East. It's an area of TDSI's business that is growing quite quickly, so I spent quite a lot of time in Southeast Asia, in Malaysia, Singapore, and down in Australia, and then also up in Japan. The economies in Southeast Asia are continuing to grow at a good pace. Malaysia's averaging about 5-6%. Singapore about the same. Indonesia, the Philippines are growing at 6-7%. So there's a lot of projects on the go. The economy is growing. Office buildings are being built. Factories are being built. Large national infrastructure projects like metro systems are being put in, and they're all good candidates for security systems. So particularly in Southeast Asia, on the transportation infrastructure side, there's a lot going on in Malaysia with mass rapid transit, light rail transit systems, high-speed rail systems that the Chinese are getting involved with. So we're leveraging the strengths and the expertise that we've developed with our Chinese partners, looking at those projects in Southeast Asia. Australia's economy kind of sort of slowed down a bit, but Australia is one of those places that's not been in recession for an awful long time. They sell a lot of base commodities out to the rest of the world, and we're doing some very interesting projects there. Actually interfacing our access control systems with prisoner movement management systems, and trying to help prison management companies drive more efficiency into their operations by interfacing different technologies. So that was an interesting part of the journey. And we also exhibited at the security show in Sydney at the end of July. So the show has been over in Melbourne for the last 3 years. So it's come back to Sydney. It's a great show. Footfall was really good. So ourselves and our partners down there are very, very happy with what we've done. And then ended up the trip in Japan, talking to some technology partners up there who are interested in taking our product into their portfolios to sell through their reseller networks. That was some encouraging meetings, and finished it all off with a nice holiday up in the mountains, which was really, really good.